because you never know what you're gonna get. It's Friday here on Grounded.
Hey everybody, Free For All Friday. I'm Ryan Dobson.
Yay! It's Friday.
Oh, I thought you were, yay, Ryan Dobson.
I
Oh,
did
come
too.
on.
I was like,
Come
wow.
on.
I know you support me, but I
Nicely
wasn't
done.
expecting that.
You know your friends when.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
No, I was kind of excited about the Friday part of it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Not that
Exciting Friday.
Not that you're a
Exciting
bad
Friday.
fellow.
Yeah.
It's
Which
just
Friday,
Friday.
is this? This Friday?
Friday the 30th.
Friday the 30th.
Yeah,
It's almost
man.
the first. You know where I'm at? See, we're not recording this on actual Friday. I'm giving away trade secrets here. You know where I am, though?
California.
I'm giving
I can't
See,
sing.
Whitney
I'm like
can
the
sing
least,
California Love.
the least gifted
Give
singer
us a
in the
little
room.
California Love.
California love.
See,
There you go.
I can't do
That's
that.
what I meant to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What she said.
That's where I'm at. So I can tell you on my trip to
That is
California,
what I said.
there will be the consumption of In-N-Out Burger.
Yes. Yes.
There will be the consumption of
Wait. Before you go, how do you eat your In-N-Out burger? What's your...
double animal style, no lettuce, no tomato, fries well done, animal style, large Diet Coke.
Yep. Okay.
Are
Shake
animal
of
style
some
fries not the
kind.
best thing that's
Oh.
ever happened to fries?
Goodness. Here's
And
my
I'm not a fry person, but I will grub on some animal style fries.
yeah. My problem is when I come back from California, because I associate it with food so heavily, I come back about as unhealthy as I can be. Yeah.
And
While
you gotta detox.
while attempting a 18-plus hour drive.
You know
We
that
introduced
right.
Beau.
That's right.
Beau Henderson.
Hello.
in the flesh.
I almost said Whitney Houston. How silly.
Hey,
Whitney Owen joining us in studio.
Whitney
Intern
Houston?
Andy on the video.
Hey, Andy.
And intern Ryan. We got a new intern in the house. Ryan Lane.
Hello.
That's Ryan Lane. Yep. And engineer Molly is there. We got the whole
Hi, Molly.
team. The whole team. Yeah. So, In-N-Out Burger, Pedro's Tacos.
Cheap Mexican.
Listen, Pedro's down in San Clemente has a fried chicken burrito.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I cannot wait. It's gonna be terrible. I'm too old for this. I'm too old. Listen, when you're young, you can just mow on some food, and you don't really have any big regrets.
Yeah.
At 41,
Yeah.
yeah, I know I eat it, and I'm just like, that's a terrible mistake. I'm making a huge mistake.
Yeah.
I've been going to a restaurant called Juanita's for the last 25
Juanitas
years.
Carnitas.
Yeah, open all night.
Oh.
Lines out the door. They make a thing called a California burrito, which is carne asada,
Yeah.
fries, cheddar cheese, and sour cream. That is like a heart attack in a paper wrapper. But I will do work on a California
That
burrito.
sounds amazing.
Do work, son.
Especially like at midnight when you wake up and you think, what do I need right now?
That burrito's like, come at me, bro.
Come at me. I need a California burrito right now.
I wake up at midnight. I gotta go to the bathroom.
But then you go get the California
Yeah.
burrito,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And hopefully at some point along the trip, I will
Asking
have.
shall receive.
Maybe you know this, Beau. I'm gonna cough. Tommy Burger.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I do not
Good
know of the Tommy
golly.
burger.
Tommy Burger with chili
Miss
cheese.
Mom.
Holy cow.
Oh
No?
my goodness.
Whitney and
Those
I
are killer.
have no experience with the Tommy burger.
How much will I regret that the next day though?
You'll regret it 10 minutes later.
I really will.
But
Yeah.
you'll be loving it while you're at it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good trip.
What makes the Tommy burger so special? Can
It-
somebody
you just
explain
got,
it?
No,
'Cause-
you just gotta
Okay,
have it.
all right.
You just- people are like, oh, I like Five Guys. Yeah, it's okay. It's just Five Guys
No.
is just a regular burger though.
Yeah.
That's all. It's a burger that you get to choose lots and lots of toppings for.
Yeah.
Lame.
It's just a burger.
It'll do while you're here.
It's a good burger, but for people like, oh, it's better than In-N-Out. You just don't know burgers that well.
The
You have
only
bad
thing
taste
I
in
like
food.
as much as In-N-Out, well, not as much, but I would say is somewhat comparable to In-N-Out would be Steak and Shake.
What?
I mean, not Steak and Shake, Shake Shack in New York.
Really?
Love me some Shake Shack.
I thought you were just gonna say Steak and Shake. Whoa.
Wow.
That I was gonna have
Sorry.
to highly disagree with you.
No. I do like Steak
The
and
Shake Shack in New York.
Is that
Yeah, the Shake Shack.
Is that
I
a chain?
love me some Shake Shack. Yeah, there is a chain. There's one in
is it just New York?
I don't know if it's anywhere else. I've only had
Well,
it.
it
in
doesn't
New York.
matter then, does it?
Yeah.
Guess not.
It's not important
I don't
enough
really
to
care.
be anywhere else then.
Today's a free for all Friday, and we are going to talk about lots and lots. Okay, I just opened it up. Best fast food experience. Tobenheim.
Best fast food experience?
Juanitas Carnitas, California.
No.
burrito. Ooh.
I don't think I would make that my best fast food experience. You and I had In-N-Out. We were out there for your parents' 50th anniversary,
Yes.
and we went to the original In-N-Out in Pasadena. No, it wasn't in was it in Pasadena?
Yeah, we went to
Remember that?
We went to Pasadena.
And so
Wait,
it felt historic.
but what else did we have that was fast food? It was food that was fast that was just amazing.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Oh no, we had that too, but that's a restaurant.
Yeah.
Those
That's
food
not
trucks
fast
we
food.
went to, that late at
Oh, the
night
food
truck
trucks.
when they had the DJ in the parking lot with the crazy music.
Yeah, I have to say,
Oh,
I would have to lump that trip and say that trip represented some of the best fast food that I've had.
Yes.
There are individual fast food experiences that have been significant in my life, but that 4 days that we spent,
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, In-N-Out Burger, we ate some great Mexican food, and we went to the food trucks.
Yep.
So that 4 days was like an epic eating
Yep.
experience,
Yep.
and it was all
And
fast
driving
food.
experience
Yeah, we drove like 1,500 miles
in
the-
just the Orange County, Greater Los Angeles area.
It's easy to do
yeah.
in
when you're there.
a very short amount
We
of time.
returned the car, and they're like, "Where did you guys go?"
Yeah.
Just around.
I understand. I've
Yeah.
had my car for 2 weeks and I've driven 1,500 miles already.
I have to get an oil change
I
every
drive too
every
far.
3 to 4 weeks.
Sorry. Yeah, when I'm out of town for the week, I signed off on Whitney working from home.
Oh,
It's just too
nice.
far.
It's a drive. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, you too. So,
Yeah, so
okay.
that was my when you and
Yeah.
I. For
Have
your
you had
parents'
Roscoe's
50th.
Chicken and Waffles, Whitney? You were giving the sour
I'm not
face.
a huge fan.
What?
I don't like it.
Interesting.
I don't know if you could work here anymore.
Fine, see ya.
I've been there with so they're like chicken and waffles. I'm like, just try it, and then we walk away going, oh.
See, and everyone said that to me, but I did not have the same experience.
Now,
I don't like my
Did they
foods.
raise the bar too high? Was it?
No,
Did
I
they
already.
overhype it?
No, I just already kind of had a feeling that I wasn't gonna like it. I don't like my foods to really mix
Oh.
and or touch, and it was just too much for me.
Okay.
So you
That
don't like the
explains
KFC Famous Bowl?
I have maybe eaten at KFC once in my life. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Seriously?
Seriously.
A sadness bowl with a side of failure? Patton Oswalt has one of these
Sadness bowl with a side of failure.
Yeah, he has one of the funniest bits about the KFC Famous Bowl. He's like, you go to KFC and you're like, what's good here? They're like, oh, the mashed potatoes, amazing. And our chicken, really.
Yeah.
Popcorn chicken, it's fantastic. The corn, it's crunchy, it's sweet. Oh, listen, though, if you're going to have mashed potatoes, you got to have the gravy. The gravy's really good.
Absolutely.
And he goes, yeah, could you take all of that and put it in a bowl and give me a spoon to eat from? Well, yeah, we could also put it on a plate and you could eat like an adult. It's the most popular thing on the item. Yeah.
You know they don't make popcorn chicken anymore. They've discontinued it.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I tried to get some for the girls the other day as an after-school snack.
Back in the day,
their Red
way
Bull?
back in the day, KFC used to have honey
That
barbecue.
was funny. Nobody
Yeah.
acknowledged my funny joke. Come on.
Rewind.
I
Can we
almost
just take,
ignored
can
it.
we just take a minute
Yes.
to appreciate me?
Yes.
Occasionally, my 13-year-old will have a Red Bull
Or a monster.
or a Monster, and
Yeah.
apparently that
a
makes
monster,
me.
which is 55 gallons of energy drink in a 13-year-old who weighs
It makes you a really
80
bad
82
doesn't it?
pounds. Audrey can't weigh 90 pounds. No.
No,
Yeah.
that's,
and it makes me like the worst parent in the world, apparently.
yeah, it does. It
Fact.
does.
Just kidding.
No.
My son went to a heart doctor because he had a little murmur or something. The doctor goes, "You don't drink any of those caffeine drinks, Red Bulls." Or he's like, "No, Mountain Dew." Once he goes, "You got to stop that too." He goes, "He told us don't give your kids energy drinks." It just blows
Great,
their
now a
heart
doctor
out.
is weighing in.
Yeah, heart doctor's
I'm-
going. It
Hello?
blows
The
your
heart
heart out,
doctor
man.
is saying, "Don't drink Red Bull." Yeah.
You can
have
read the Red
steered her-
Bulletin.
No.
You can
I-
watch the Red Bull movies.
I have stepped in as a parent, somewhat because of the criticism that I've received here. I felt peer
Guilt.
pressured.
Guilt.
I didn't want to be known as the dad that gave their kid the Red Bull or the Monster Energy drink, and I have steered her towards the Arizona iced tea. And so now she has a thing for the Arizona iced tea, ginseng and honey,
All right.
which I think, unless you guys want to be critical of that as well,
It's better than the Red Bull and the
It's
Monster.
better than the Red
Yep,
Bull.
absolutely.
so it still probably has some chemicals and
Baby steps.
and some of that in
Sure.
it. But
Everything's got chemicals.
at least
in it.
she's not drinking Red
My
Bull.
kids
and-
work at Whole Foods and they tell me all the horror stories and make me watch all the Food Inc. movies and
Oh,
stuff.
I love
so-
those.
Yeah.
I've watched
Really?
every one of them.
But I mean, they can't eat
Yeah.
at my house anymore.
because of all the.
Oh, they
that's the thing you
they
tell kids,
know.
though. Listen, hey, it's totally cool if you want to eat like that, but you got to pay for it too.
Yeah, I mean, and
expensive to
they
eat
can
healthy.
afford to eat there because
Yeah.
they get
Half my
like 30% discount.
We call
on
it whole
everything.
paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I call it too. Because
And it's great stuff.
Raise
but-
some chickens.
You know.
Okay, we need to hear everybody else's favorite fast food
Fast food,
experience.
Beau.
Well, I'm Cucamonga, California boy. I've
Cucamonga.
got In-N-Out in my blood, which is probably clogging my arteries right now. But
Your
Yeah,
doctor's like, yep, you do have In-N-Out
and I
in your
miss
blood.
that here. I mean, here I like the smash burger and smash burger's good over here.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Oh, smash.
pretty good.
Oh, their smash fries are great because they put
I like their
seasonings on it.
veggies, their veggie fries.
Yeah,
I
those
like
are
that.
good. Yeah.
They're like flash fry, carrot sticks, green beans, and asparagus.
Healthy.
Wow.
Drifter's got a good burger. They're all right. They're close.
Drifters is similar to In-N-Out until you've recently been to In-N-Out.
Well, yeah.
And then you go, oh.
Really?
Yeah. If you've flown from California to here and had In-N-Out within a couple hours, you notice. But after the drive and a week later or whatever,
You'll settle. What about
you'll
Whitney?
settle. Exactly.
No.
It's a comfort thing.
Whitney's not a fast food
Do you even eat
aficionado.
fast food?
Not really.
Yeah.
If I do, the only fast food I really eat now is like Chick-fil-A. Like if I'm like starving, I'll go get Chick-fil-A. I
more
love
chicken?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
But my favorite fast food would have to be
Del Taco, Dorito Taco.
you.
No, it's not Del Taco.
Literally
Taco Bell, Dorito Taco.
Can't pay me to eat that craziness.
I am going to put that to the test because I believe that I can pay you.
well,
And there's a Taco Bell right around the corner.
Yeah, I go
Bring
there
one
often.
in, bring it in
I'm
hot.
going to bring it in. I'm going to bring it in fresh.
coming in hot.
I'm bringing it into the studio. And
Should we do an on-camera taste test?
I'm going to pay you whatever
of
I need
things
to
that
pay
will kill you?
within
Sure.
reason for you to try the Dorito taco and then report on it.
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
Anywho,
Okay, whatever.
Get the
Um,
gag cam on.
You
no.
just whatevered me. Wow.
I do love In-N-Out. You can't go wrong with that.
No.
It was like the
They
greatest
do one
thing.
thing, you do it well. That's
Yeah.
it. That's a secret.
I love
right
that. But I would have to say Pink's. I love Pink's
What's
in
Pink's?
California. Are you
Yep.
kidding?
Uh-huh.
A hot dog
dogs.
place? Hollywood?
Oh, yeah.
Pink's,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
The place is bomb. I love a good hot dog.
Have
Yep.
you been to Vienna Station?
No.
We'll have to do it.
Mustard's
here?
Last
Yeah,
Stand.
it's here.
Oh,
If you go to Mustard's Last Stand on the DU campus,
no.
they make a mean dog.
Spud Melvin's down here off of Palmer Park.
Spud and Elvin's?
Melvin's, yeah.
Yeah, you got it
Spud
like
Melvin's.
that. Just for the name.
He's only open a few hours a day. Some old guy. Spud's old, but it's a good dog.
But my fave is the Shake Shack. My sister and I go to Shake Shack every time we're in New York together. Love it.
There you go.
Okay.
I tried to Google Shake Shack, nothing came up.
Does anybody have a worst fast food experience?
Oh my gosh.
Who doesn't?
Where do
Do
I
I?
start?
Too many
All
to
of
count.
them.
What was the one we had on Feedstream the other day? The woman that got the chicken head, the fried chicken head
Yeah.
in her McNuggets?
Literally, it was like a head of a chicken in her nugget.
Which is very odd.
least you knew it was real
because
chicken.
If you look up,
That's what I'm saying. It's not. You know, it's not real chicken though. How'd that
How'd
happen?
the chicken head
yeah,
get
Well, if you
there?
got the head, you
if
know you got something.
if you Google the image of what chicken McNuggets look like before they become chicken McNuggets, it's extruded Play-Doh-like substance that's Pepto-Bismol pink.
Yeah.
So I don't know how. I think
How do they make it
an
taste so good?
employee. My theory is that an employee brought in a chicken head and then deep fried it, battered it and deep fried it.
Yeah.
Because nuggets aren't that.
No.
You know, the worst fast food experience that I've had probably involved some chili cheese fries and a flight from Southern California to Denver.
Oh,
It's not just that the chili cheese fries tasted pretty good,
yeah.
but then I had to get on a plane,
Oh.
and it was one of those planes where
Was
they're
it a
like,
bad experience for everyone on the plane? Or
no,
those near you?
No, I think it was just
Thank
a bad
gosh.
experience for me, but they're like, they would not turn the no seatbelt sign off. And I'm just sitting there going, come on, we are in the air.
You're just sweating
We're at
out chili
30,000
cheese. You're just
And
like,
I'm just like, oh, it was horrible.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
it was horrible.
We've taken a turn for the gross.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay.
You can edit it out
No,
later.
no more worst fast food experiences.
Wow.
Because you can't beat that one.
No.
How about
Wouldn't want
best
to.
movie going experience?
Oh, easy.
I
That's
went,
easy.
Do you want to? I saw in its entirety Lawrence of Arabia
Yeah.
in Australia in a theater. It was 4 times bigger than any theater I've been to.
Yeah.
The screen was like an IMAX screen, but you were seated at full tables where they
Right.
would serve you food. They had 5 or 6 restaurants
Wow.
that you could order from, and they'd bring you full meal while you watched.
My favorite, this is, I could almost get emotional about this experience. I went and saw Rattle and Hum,
Oh,
the YouTube documentary. I was the only one in the theater. It was like an 11:30 show. And I went out and asked.
11:30 a.m.
p.m.
Okay.
I went out and asked the theater manager, who was probably 12. I said, "Can you really crank the sound?" I said, "There's nothing else going on in here right now." No, there isn't. I said, "Can you just really turn it up super, super loud?" And they're like, "Yeah, we can totally do that." She gets on the walkie-talkie. They crank up the sound. I was the only one. I sat by myself, square in the center of the theater, and watched Rattle and Hum with the volume on 11.
Nice.
And I will never forget that because I had actually been at the show in Denver where they recorded some of Rattle and Hum.
Ooh.
And so I had this, I'm getting chills now just talking about it. To see the concert again that I had been at, I mean, nothing tops that. It was unbelievable.
Whitney's about to have her best movie-going experience.
Why is that?
Hunger Games comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we're airing this after Hunger Games comes out, so we can't yet comment on it. But
Are you going to the midnight show?
I'm not. I can't hang. I got to work the next day, so
Right.
that's a little crazy. But I do have tickets for the following evening.
wait, what day of the week does the movie come out?
Well, it comes out at midnight on Friday. And I work on Fridays.
Thursday night.
Oh, okay. Thursday. Yeah.
So-
Meh.
Meh.
Best movie experience. Have you got one?
I have a couple.
Okay.
I love the movies. We all know this. I
Sleepless in
love,
Seattle.
love going to the movies. It's like my favorite. Really? I mean,
Was
it
Whitney
is a
born
good
when that
flick.
came out?
I don't think so.
I've seen it a million times. I don't know if I saw it in the theater or not. Anyhow, when I was living in LA at Azusa, I used to go to screeners all the time. We went to a screener of Meet the Fockers. So the second installment of Meet the Parents.
Yep.
And we're watching it, whatever. I mean, it was funny. I didn't love it or anything. But directly in front of me at the end of the show, the lights come on and I'm like, De Niro, Scorsese,
No way.
and then the rest of the cast. And I was like, get out of town. I didn't really care about anybody else, but De Niro and Scorsese,
Did you get
literally
all cell phone
within-
pics? Did you get?
We got pictures and they signed autographs. I mean, it was like
Do you have those
clueless.
pictures?
Yes.
Can we post them?
I have to find them, but yes,
Find
I do
'em.
have them somewhere.
All right.
That's amazing.
That was pretty cool. The movie, whatever, but you're in this. I mean, this is probably the size of this room, the little theater that you're in.
Did you feel bad afterwards? Like maybe I should have laughed harder? Just to
Not
kind of-
really. I mean, I
okay.
laughed. I'm
All
a
right.
generous audience goer.
Yeah. Obviously generous enough that they were willing to take pictures of you and
Yeah.
and-
Tina went and
Yeah.
saw Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Oh my gosh. Most expensive movie tickets ever. And that was funny because Ryan's like, "Oh, I'll get it. And I was like, "Oh, that's super cool." And then they're like, "Yeah, that'll be $35." And I was like, I think the tickets were $17.50 a
It was
piece.
something ridiculous.
Where?
Pasadena.
Pasadena
Yeah.
at the ArcLight. I think
Yeah.
it was ArcLight.
Yeah.
That's
It was a really
insane.
nice theater, and I didn't realize it until I went, "Wait, what? Did that?
Did
How
that
much
say
the-
$35?
Huh?
Yeah.
That was odd." So yeah, it was expensive.
It was
It
a
was
great
fun
movie,
though.
though.
We had a
Yeah,
we had a
we
good time.
loved
We had
it.
a fun time.
That was worth
That was a good trip.
That whole trip was epic.
Yeah,
We
had a
need to
nervous
do that
breakdown
again.
afterwards, but I had a good trip.
Yeah. Well,
better than during.
you had
Beau?
it coming.
Movie experience?
Oh man, okay. I'm gonna share two quick ones. You mentioned U2.
Yep.
U2 3D in IMAX when that came out a couple years ago
Yes.
was the most amazing 3D I've ever seen. And
What?
oh, I went twice. It was nuts, insane. They dropped the camera down into the audience to where there's blurred heads in front of you. I literally put my feet down off the rail in front of me when they went to that shot.
Oh my gosh.
Because there was people's heads 6 inches in front of my face, and you had the big goggle glasses on. They almost look like like
It's
Bono.
crazy
but-
because that won't be shown again.
It was so
You know
cool.
what I mean?
They
Like,
did
there's-
flyovers over the stage.
That's it.
There was a shot of Bono, and I think he just wore the guitar, didn't play it during the song, but where the neck came out, and it came right out to me. I swear I wanted to change the tuning pegs. They were right there.
Oh, my
It
goodness.
was IMAX 3D high def, and it was an amazing concert. It was mind-boggling. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
My son Lincoln's worst movie experience, the 3D Muppets movie at
Ooh.
California Adventure. He hates having those things fly around his
Fly in
face.
your face,
He
yeah.
just took the glasses off.
Yeah, you did.
And he's
A little
over.
He's
blurry.
funny because he's really, really articulate, and he's 5. So he says things you're not expecting, and he says them in a way you're not expecting. And I was like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Ugh, I don't like that. He was so sarcastic about it, like, this. Really? This is not. I don't really care
Nothing
about.
for him. Nothing for him.
He was so bummed.
Nothing.
Yeah. I'll ask him. Did you like going to California Adventure? Yeah, I didn't like that movie.
Didn't like
I'm
the
like,
movie.
yes,
Yeah.
I know.
What was your other one, Beau?
Oh, the coolest one was, like you say, the screeners. Me and my wife got to go to invitation-only screening of Michael Jackson's Thriller because they had to get it nominated for a short film for Academy Awards. It had to play in a theater for a week in a major market. So little West Hollywood theater, and it was invitation only. I wish I still had the invitation, but we got it from CBS because we worked on the album.
Oh yeah, because you did
And-
the typesetting for the album.
But
you know,
it was
Beau.
so cool because it was a small little theater, West Hollywood, all kinds of celebrities. I remember Magic Johnson was like 3 rows down from me, which he didn't. He looked big sitting there. Then when he walked up the aisle and just progressively grew
Yeah.
taller. But seeing Thriller, and nobody had seen this yet. It hadn't been released as a video yet or anything. It was the world premiere. And watching that on the big screen with the sound and everything, and it was so amazing.
That's
Everybody
cool.
was freaking out when he turned into a werewolf, and people were just moving in the aisles and stuff. It
Remember the
was
behind the
sweet.
scenes and the making
Oh, yeah.
of and everything else that
My
came out
kids
after
grew
that?
up on that and know all the moves, and I got video of them
That'd be
dancing
awesome.
to that. And yeah,
13 going on 30? Little thriller?
Yeah, they do that. That's so funny.
Yeah. How did I know Whitney would like that?
You just know.
It's all right.
We've
How
worked
did
together for a while now.
you know that? Let's worry less about me.
wait a minute. A
And
minute
moving
ago, it was you.
Next topic.
Uh,
We could do vacations. Best vacation.
Sure.
Did you do yours?
Movie experience? I don't really know. I liked
You've
watching
seen
Lawrence
so
of
many
Arabia.
movies.
I don't know. I like movies.
Yeah. Any good movie in a theater.
Oh, you know what? I saw the X Games IMAX when
Oh,
it came
wow.
out, and I saw it with my dad when I saw it for the second time, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot.
yeah.
Thought that was good.
Is that did they have the kid that slammed on the super pipe and his shoes flew off?
No, that happened afterwards.
Yeah.
This has been some time.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
Jake
remembers
Brown.
that moment. And then he came back the next year and won.
45
So,
feet.
straight to the flat deck.
Ugh,
His shoes went flying. I don't know how we got on that topic, but because of X Games.
yeah. I wish I could have seen The Art of Flight in a theater.
Oh yeah,
I've got to find somebody with a gigantic home theater system and then watch it there.
yeah, yeah.
Because that would be phenomenal. Okay, vacations. I'll go with that.
We 1 year after a particularly difficult year for our family, I told everybody to pack, and I didn't tell them where we were going. And Joanne and I have gone to Carmel, over the years because we honeymooned there. But I took the family, and as a surprise to them, took the kids because they had never been with us. We flew to Carmel. We stayed at Carmel Valley Ranch, and we had Thanksgiving there.
Oh,
And it was probably the most fun vacation that I've ever had
cool.
because we got to introduce the kids to all the things that had been so special to us around our honeymoon and restaurants that we ate at. But the funny part about that trip, Blue Dog? What makes Blue Dog blue? Have you seen the books, the kids' books?
Nope.
Okay, so there's this Blue Dog, and the books have sold millions of copies, and the studio is there where they hang the original Blue Dog art, which a 4-year-old doesn't know not to touch. So we walk in, and she goes, "Daddy, this is a pretty one." Slap. Puts her hand right on there, and the curator of the gallery almost came out of her shoes in order to
What
stop.
do you expect?
I know.
And she's
it's
like,
kid
"Can we
art.
take it home?" And I said, "No, honey, that one's $15,000."
Yes.
So that
okay,
was
what's
a-
your favorite Let's do this, Whitney. You only be able to do one of these. Favorite non-kid vacation.
favorite non-kid vacation?
Yeah.
New York City with Joanne when she told me she was pregnant for the first time.
Fantastic.
Yeah, she flew in. We had I was flying a lot, so I had tickets. And she called me and she said, I was in New York on business. She said, "I'm flying in. We're going to spend the weekend together." I said, "That's cool. That's great." And she flew in and she said, "I have a present for you." And she handed me this little box and I opened it and there was a binky in it, a pacifier.
Uh-huh.
And so I found out in my favorite little hotel there, boutique hotel in New York, that we were going to have a kid. And that was far and away the best vacation that just the two of us have had. Although technically speaking,
That's right.
there was a kid there.
Yep.
Yeah. But
All right, Beau.
Oh wow.
Favorite kid, favorite non-kid.
Non-kid. Patty and I don't get away very often by ourselves. But we just did our 31st anniversary up in Mount
That's right.
Princeton. and
cool.
Hot Springs, and we were there for a couple days.
Oh
and
yeah, hot springs.
got massages. We were actually the last people to get massages in the original bathhouse, 100-year-old. They opened up a new facility the very next day. But it was just great because it was just the two of us. We went down to Salida, had a great meal at a restaurant down there in Salida on our anniversary, and it was just awesome. We were gone
That's
for a
so
couple
cool.
days, and the older kids took care of the younger kids, and it was really cool.
Sweet.
Kid vacation would have to be when we rented a houseboat on the Sacramento River.
Heck yeah.
Family did that because every other vacation was we went to Vegas for 4 or 5 days because my dad likes to play cards, and my mom would cart the 5 of us around Vegas while my dad played in tournaments, and we wouldn't see my dad till it was time to go home. Or if he ran out of money early, then we'd leave early. But
Oh my goodness.
it was terrible. The one time I was like 13, and everybody's standing out on Fremont Street downtown, and I walk out of McDonald's. I still remember this. I watched a guy take a nosedive off the Fremont Hotel onto the overhang.
What?
And I remember asking my mom, why would anybody do that? And she's like, I guess he lost all his money. I'm like, who needs to see that as a kid?
Oh my gosh.
So the Vegas trips were always kind of funky for me.
Yeah.
But
Traumatic.
the one year we went on a real vacation, it was houseboat on the Delta.
Now that was you and your kids, or you and your parents?
This is me and my parents.
What about favorite with you and your kids?
Oh, man. Probably anytime we get away and we can go to like Disneyland or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
always
seeing Toby and Taylor go to Disneyland for the first
I'm about to
time.
experience Disneyland with Lincoln and Lucy first time.
Oh, great.
He's been California
awesome.
Adventure. We tried to do Legoland because he's bananas for Legos, and it's closed
Yeah.
the day that we can go. So we're doing Disneyland with kids.
I
You'll
still
see it in
love
a whole new
Disneyland.
way.
I
And
still
Laura's
love
dad.
going.
And maybe one of the brother-in-laws and his whole group of kids.
So here's my guess. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is going to be very, very popular.
I don't
Pirates
know.
of the Caribbean.
Gotta do pirates.
The teacups, where you spin the teacup around.
He will
No.
love teacups.
You will do that more than one time, is my guess. Maybe
Love me some teacups.
maybe to your own demise.
Can't ride that. hurl.
But you'll be going around and around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. Do the Indiana
yeah.
Jones
I don't
ride.
think I've done that one.
That's
Oh, that
like,
one's fun.
it's awesome.
The rock falls on you. The big
It's cool.
The boulder.
boulder.
Space Mountain.
Gotta do Space
Heck yeah.
Mountain.
Now I wonder if he's tall enough.
Cars will be. Oh, Cars doesn't open until June.
Get him some platform tennies so you can
Haunted Mansion,
get him on
classic.
those rides.
He wouldn't like Haunted Mansion.
That'll scare him.
Nope, he wouldn't like that at all.
Pirates, that was cool. The redos, I'm cool with the redos of Pirates.
I'll be really
Throwing
interested
Johnny
to see
Depp in
what
there.
his reaction is to It's a Small World.
Don't think we'll do that one.
Oh,
Really?
Now it's like a minute. You said it. and-
Yeah, that song.
I don't know. We might.
We
He
got
might
stuck on
really
that
like
ride
that,
once.
he loves to
Me
sing and
too.
hang out.
But
We
I
got
mean,
stuck
it's
and
like,
they wouldn't
ride.
turn the soundtrack off. And please, at least if the ride's not moving,
Worst
turn the
experience
song
of
off.
my life.
no, really?
Ugh.
I think you've just
Scarred
overused
by
that phrase.
Disneyland?
No, it seriously like haunts me to this day. I mean,
So
those
is that
creepy little
Dorito
kids
taco.
like singing at you for
Yeah.
2 hours while you're just stuck in a
2
boat.
hours. Oh
Stuck
my
on a
gosh.
boat in this thing. They won't let you out. People are like yelling at you over the intercom. They won't turn the music off. Oh, it's terrible. It was terrible. And we went
Did
on
you
it as
get
a,
your money
the
back?
worst part was that we went on it as a joke because we all had season passes in college.
Jokes
So
on
we
you.
went on a joke. Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
on you.
so mad. I can't
Ooh-wee.
remember a
That
time
is
I've been more
awesome.
mad.
When I was in junior high or high school, we went to Disneyland, and a friend of mine jumped out of the boat in Pirates and tried to steal a sword out of the treasure and totally got caught.
Of course.
Aw.
Yeah, that was it.
Cameras everywhere.
I had a
Yes.
middle school teacher who was a security guard during the summer at Disneyland, and he always told a story that on Pirates of the Caribbean, the auction where they've got the pretty
Yeah.
gal in the red
Yes,
dress,
yes.
there was a ring on her finger that he put from a Cracker Jack box when he was doing his rounds one night. After the ride was
Really?
closed down, they have to check all the rides,
Yep.
make sure people haven't hopped out and are hiding. And he was eating a box of Cracker Jack, and he goes, I found this ring, so I stuck it on her finger.
Cool.
Ooh, good story.
So every time I go on Pirates, I'm like, there's
There's the ring.
Ah, very
That's
cool.
cool.
All right, Whitney. Favorite vacation?
I would have to say, let's see.
You could do favorite vacation with your whole family and then favorite on your own
I could.
if you
I
want.
might. With my family, a couple years ago. How many years ago was that? Maybe 4. I feel like it was right when I moved back here.
We went to Austria and got prom dresses.
Actually,
Total grounded inside joke.
No. It was right before I moved back out here. So it was the Christmas before I moved back out here. My sister and I, my parents gave us a trip to Europe.
Oh.
But we all were going. So, and my dad had saved miles and saved everything. So it was literally like a first class trip to Europe. So we flew first class. We stayed in the best hotels. We were everywhere. We flew into Amsterdam. We went down to Belgium because we had an exchange student when I was in high school, and she and her husband are there. So we went and saw her, and then we went into Bruges, my favorite European city. If you can only go to one city in Europe, go to Bruges because it has everything.
Yeah.
It's got the canals. It's got the Grand Platz. It's got, the great beautiful churches. It's got the windmills, so you kind of have that like Holland feel. I mean, it's fab. Then we went up to Holland, and we did kind of like a little beach thing up there. Then we went to Amsterdam for a day, and then we went to London. We have family. We stayed in London for a couple days, did high tea at the Ritz, like everything. And then we have family in my dad's family is from Liverpool, Crosby area. So then we went up there. And actually, that was kind of my favorite part of the whole thing, was just kicking it with the family and all the cousins. And we were just there for a couple days bumming around and just being silly. And that was a blast.
That's awesome.
And we had
That is
the
absolutely
best time
awesome.
ever.
Yeah. Good times.
That was the summer right before I moved back here.
Yeah.
And then everything went downhill.
Sure did.
Oh, that's funny.
That's probably my favorite family. Although I really we do a lot of really great family vacations.
Yeah.
We
seems
did
like
a lot of reunions. My dad has a really large family, as does my mom. So we did a lot of reunions out on the East Coast, and then all the East Coast people would come to the West Coast, and we just always had a blast. There's cousins for days. Like everywhere we go, there's just so many cousins, and there's nothing better than cousins.
Yeah.
See, I only have that now that
Like
I'm
built-in
married
best
to
friends.
Laura.
Yeah.
Because we now have 16 nieces and nephews. And I think 17 and 18 are on their way. I think.
Wow.
Oh, no, maybe Lucy is 17, and then 18 is on his way.
Wow. That's cool.
There's a bunch.
That's
There's
a
A
bunch.
whole.
It's a whole mess of kids.
It is.
Yeah, there's so many cousins in ours. I can't keep track of who's who. So if you're older than me, I call you aunt and uncle. If you're my age or younger, you're a cousin. That's just how it works, because the extended family on both sides is just quite large,
Yeah.
and it gets confusing.
All right.
So do you card people? Like if they're right on the bubble
Right on the cusp.
and
What
you
do I
don't know
call
if they're
you?
older or not? Yeah, can I see your ID real quick?
I have not, but I might start.
Aunt Lisa. Nice to see you.
Cousin Joe didn't make the cut.
Favorite non-kid was honeymoon in Tahiti.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like being on a movie set the whole time, every day. Yeah, and then getting to meet Tahitians and surf with them, and hang out with people that I just was so certain, and I'm positive had Laura not been there, I would have gotten beat senseless. 100% positive. They were looking at me like, "Oh, we're hungry, and you're tiny." And I was like, I am. And you're all very large. You're all big, giant Tahitian men. They're going to kill me. And then I'm with this tiny little blonde girl that's like, hi. And they're like, And then we became friends. So I would go out there with surfboards that I wasn't riding and pass it out, and had a blast.
That's
had
so
an
cool.
absolute blast.
Your bungalow was over like 40 feet of water or
20.
something, wasn't it? 20 feet?
About 20 feet, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. And you could see clear to the bottom?
Oh, totally.
Oh, that's so rad.
Totally. Yeah. If there wasn't a reef, it would be hard to distinguish between air and sea.
Man, that's so
Definitely.
cool.
That's awesome.
And then with kids, we've been to Hawaii with Lincoln a couple of times, and those are always great. But the RV trips for me, love the
Yeah.
RV.
Yeah.
Did the $1 Million Highway in Colorado with Lincoln. That's with both kids, because Laura was pregnant with Lucy then. Did Ouray Hot Springs. Did Durango at Andy Brainer's Camp Kivu. Caught way too many fish with Lincoln. It was way too easy, and it ruined him for fishing. But still have a ball. Have a total blast. Love it.
That's so cool.
It'll be interesting to see how the Disneyland trip turns out. Because it's like $100 to go to Disneyland.
Oh, easy. Yes.
You should almost just get a season pass and go back this fall, and you'll more than pay for it. If you go twice, you paid for your season pass.
Really? How much
Yeah.
is a season pass? I'll have to
Like
look it up.
Like
Like
120.
$200.
No, it's not
Oof.
that much.
I
Beau,
got the
you've
park
brought show and
hopper.
tell.
Oh yeah.
Let's do some show and tell.
Okay.
The albums you've worked on, honestly, seriously,
Yeah.
you brought them in.
I brought
'Cause-
some of them in. I didn't know what we were going to talk about. So.
Throw them up, baby.
Well, yeah, no.
And here's the deal: we're going to put the video up online. So if you're listening to this, and you're like, I want to see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Go online, check out
Classic.
our YouTube channel.
Born in
YouTube
Born in the
money.
USA. Yeah,
We're not making that
I
yet.
did handset the title.
Born
on
in the
that,
USA,
and
Springsteen.
People have heard of it.
Yeah, maybe.
My mom did the lyric sheet, which isn't in this one. The lyric sheet I have is in the one that's framed on my wall in my basement. So this is a spare copy.
A backup,
So you did
if will.
typesetting for Born in the USA.
Yeah. We Are the World. We actually called CBS Records the day after the Grammys because they all went after the Grammys that night. They all showed up
Okay.
and recorded this, and it was a big news story in LA. And we called CBS, said we want to donate our services. We want to be a part of that, So because it was for USA for Africa. So yeah, worked on that and Jackson's album.
Which one?
Victory.
Show it so we can see.
Which
it. You got the
actually,
camera here.
Oh, sorry. Victory. Inside I have some of the original
That's the
paperwork.
Jackson 6.
This was. They were riding Michael's coattails big time on this because Thriller was out, biggest album still on the charts, and they
there's
did
no Michael on that one.
Yeah, he's
Oh, he is.
He's all airbrushed in there, but they did a tour, and Michael agreed to do the tour, but everybody went to see Michael, and me and my wife saw this concert at Dodger Stadium, and he was doing all the hits, off Thriller and off the wall and stuff.
Okay, I have
It
to
was
ask.
Huge. It was huge.
It says Jackson 5 on the top of that album.
It just says Jackson's, yeah.
Oh,
But
Jackson.
it's because it was the only album with all 6 of the boys because Randy joined the group then and stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
What do you got in there?
this is just the paperwork for the order for the
What?
typesetting and stuff. So yeah, I'm a geek. I saved this stuff because I got so
best.
geeked out.
That's not
Some
geek
Journey
out.
stuff.
Awesome.
Steve Perry. I got a great Steve Perry story about chasing down his limo in
Wait,
Hollywood.
show that Journey one. Did you do Journey Escape too?
No,
Oh,
that was just before we opened, but
still a good
great
album.
album. I didn't know what we were doing at the top picks, but worked on Frontiers.
What did you do in Frontiers?
Typesetting for the lyric sheet.
Okay.
Lyric sheet on the inside.
Frontiers, the Journey doing some skydiving.
Yeah.
Little
And then
skydive journey
we did some stuff for Steve
I'm getting ready
Perry's
to post
solo
online
album.
my first time skydiving.
Sweet.
I randomly found a DVD in our storage facility when I was cleaning it out.
In that huge box that you brought in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was me skydiving and the photo
Transfer it.
CD of me skydiving.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can see what my face does at 120 miles an hour.
It's really funny.
Nice.
Definitely worth the watch.
Worth the watch.
Uh-huh.
Very cool. Anyway, typesetting stuff for Steve Perry's solo album. And the day that album came out, sometime in April of '84, I was driving to CBS Records making a delivery and for our company and got off the elevator in the lobby and had to phone in. This is when you had beepers. Had to phone into the shop and let my folks know, okay, I'm on my way back. Do you have anything else to pick up? And there's all this commotion in the lobby. And I'm trying to, the phone cord's real short on the lobby phone. I'm like trying to see who's out there. Obviously somebody big. Get out there, everybody's gone. So I asked the receptionist, who was just here? And she's like, oh, that singer with the big nose in that band. I'm like, Steve Perry of Journey? She's like, yeah, that's the guy. I go, where is he? Is he coming or going? She goes, oh, he just left in that limo. So I hop in my little Chevy Love truck that I was using to make deliveries. Powder blue. Sweet truck.
Powder Blue Chevy Love!
Love that truck. And we start heading down Little Santa Monica Boulevard. So I'm doing this tag team with this limo that dark windows, can't tell who's in it, but I'm just, that's got to be him. Wait for my opportunity, a green light, and a red light. As soon as we hit a red light, I grabbed the J card out of my Frontiers cassette right here.
Nice.
And I roll down my window and I yell out, Steve! And the window comes down and he pops his head out and he's wearing the little fedora hat that he has on the album cover that he wore in the Oh Sherry video.
Yeah.
And by this time,
Can you sing Oh Sherry?
By
Whitney doesn't know, so.
no. So
Too high for my voice right now.
So I pop the truck in neutral, I get out. By this time, the lights turn green. People are honking at me, flipping me off. They're driving around me. And I am halfway into the window of his limo. Wow. And he was so cool because, here's this fan jumping out of a car with a J card. Come on, in a pen. And I'm like, Mr. Perry, me and my wife love your music. We were on our second date at a Journey concert. We knew we were going to spend the rest of our lives together during your set. And you guys rock. You're the best, And he's totally cool. By this time, he could have told his driver, get me out of here. This
Yeah,
guy's
yeah,
nuts,
yeah.
right? And I'm trying not to drool on him. It's just, I'm a fan. I'm like, he's, part of the soundtrack of my life. And you meet these people,
Yep.
it's hard not to get excited,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, it's Steve Perry, the voice. This is the voice right here. And so he was totally cool. He signed it. He goes, thanks for your support. Glad you enjoyed the music. Shook my hand and waited till I stepped back. And then they drove off, and I'm standing in the middle of little Santa Monica Boulevard with my door flown up, and I'm waving this J card. I got Steve Perry's autograph, and people are flipping me off.
They're like, who cares?
I'm
I
like,
care.
oh, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm such a doofus.
No
You know,
way.
but-
That's the best. Are you
But
kidding?
I'm like,
Awesome.
that's, stuff like that. And I know people have stories like that. I mean, I know God has just put those opportunities in my life because he knows I'd be tickled by them
Yeah.
like no other.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
And I think that some of the blessings I've had to work on this stuff, because I'm such a geeky music fan, and to meet people and do this stuff, it's like, those are the little things that you go, gee, what a coincidence. And I go, no. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous sometimes.
Yeah.
And this is just the kind of things that's just, I sprinkle your day with blessings and just things I know will tickle your heart. And I just look back on all these things and go, thank you, God, for that opportunity, for those little moments of just because you knew it put a smile on my face, make my day, have a story I can tell my kids, just awesome stuff like that.
So cool.
That's a good place to end. Good story.
Totally. Can't beat
Fantastic. Best worst Free for All Friday. Beau, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Whitney?
Hey, anytime. I love it.
Yeah. Finally. T,
My pleasure.
have a great weekend, and we'll see you back on Monday for a World Magazine Monday with Warren Cole Smith. God bless.